Telling you now about a record number of Americans leaving the United States. Once known as the land of immigration, America is now witnessing a wave of immigration. It's a shift not just seen since the Great Depression, but also for the first time in decades. More Americans are moving out than moving in. A striking demographic shift is unfolding, one that's not been witnessed in 250 years, in fact. In 2025, the United States recorded net negative migration. Estimates by the Brookings Institution suggesting the country saw a net loss of around 150,000 people last year, and the outflow is only expected to grow in 2026. Meanwhile, in-migration into the U.S. dropped sharply to between 2.6 and 2.7 million in 2025, down from nearly 6 million in 2023. But the Trump administration is hailing this exodus. Trump is seeing the negative net migration as a fulfillment of his campaign promise. Maximize deportations and minimize newer visas. But then this record surge is not being driven by undocumented migrants alone. An increasing number of U.S. citizens are choosing to leave. They are relocating with their families, seeking countries that are seen as more affordable and safer for them. An estimated 4 to 9 million Americans have left the U.S. As of 2022, nearly 1.6 million Americans were living in Mexico. More than 250,000 were in Canada, over 325,000 in the UK. Over 1.5 million Americans are estimated to be living across the European continent, in fact. Ireland, meanwhile, welcomed around 10,000 Americans in 2025, roughly double the previous year. Portugal has recorded one of the sharpest spikes. Its American population has surged more than 500% since the COVID-19 pandemic, including a 36% rise in 2024 alone. And in a notable reversal, more Americans moved to Germany than Germans relocating to the United States. Very interesting. Requests to renounce U.S. citizenship, meanwhile, are also on the rise, with a month-long backlog reported. Applications jumped 48% in 2024 and are believed to have increased further in 2025 as Americans seek foreign passports for taxation relief. Education trends mirroring this shift, in fact. International student arrivals in America fell 17% last autumn, while more Americans are enrolling in European universities. But what's also driving this change is interesting. Experts cite Trump's tough immigration crackdown, of course, the America First policy, the surge in remote work, the rising cost of living and inflation in the U.S., and the tough taxation laws among the reasons.